What's good, folks? We back at it again with another REN. And somebody suggested that I look at Jen. This. Not sure what he's going to be talking about in this one, but he always comes with the heat and diversity. So I'm going to check this out. I'm going to rate it, and I'm going to let y'all know how I feel about it. For half a second, I thought he sampled Rap Star from Polo G. I would have been like, what is he doing with this?
Shout out my niggas. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else.
I can agree with that. I used to space out a lot. When I was in middle school, sometimes I would be like this for like 45 minutes to an hour. Just because I was thinking so hard about stuff, to the point to where teachers and other students would be worried about me. So I remember some girls would stand up on the other side of the cafeteria and they would walk out in front to where I wasn't looking at anything, and they would be like, I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. I used to be bad about spacing out because I was always daydreaming, you know.
Wrestle with my...
Ain't nothing wrong with daydreaming. Daydreaming is just a sign that you're a big dreamer. And like, your mind is focused on more important things, and you just think a lot, you know. You're a depth thinker. I think the ones with the biggest problem of daydreaming, you're a depth thinker and you got big dreams. That's what I think.
Thoughts constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support. I've been put up on a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing.
Facts.
These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working. Cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly. Life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art. Never was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain with a star. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart.
That's hard. That's hard.
Genesis. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hella. Sick of heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body...
Boy, ain't that real right there. My body shakes when trying to hold on to control. Sometimes we can't control life, man. Sometimes we gotta be okay with things being out of control sometimes, and we just have to manage it to the best of our ability. That's why we're humans. We can adapt to things. Most things won't always turn out the way they're supposed to, but it doesn't have to mean that just because something was out of your control, that means that's your downfall. When one door closes, another one opens. That's what I took from that.
In the bags it closed. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah blah blah. Beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Take a hoop, lash Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing.
See, that's how I know he used to listen to Thugs and Harmony too. They were one of the only people I would hear do something like that. You know, they would have their voice stacked up, and that's hard right there, man. That's dope. I love how he's mixing the old flows with the new flows.
It's confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. That I'm freedom in rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Never was.
I also love how simple his music videos are. He's not like cutting in and cutting out to different scenes. I mean, he does sometimes, but like it's very slow and easy. It's not like overly complicated. Like he's literally walking through the street while rapping, and it's getting millions of. That is the simplest, lowest budget. It wouldn't shock me if his cameraman did this from his phone. It would not shock me. I could do this from this and this. But if you can't afford this, use this.
For the
music video. Just get you a friend to follow you around and film it for you.
never was.
And to get those black bars, all you gotta do is just change the aspect ratio. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. If you want to make your own music videos, even if they're just for kicks and giggles. There you go.
Aim for the art, Genesis, rain in the rain with a star. Genesis, pain in the art. Genesis, aim for the heart. Genesis.
If I were to rate that was an easy 9.3. Maybe a 9.5. I would definitely bump that and put that on my playlist. I would play this on my way to work in the morning. I ain't gotta work in the morning, but when my work day comes up, I'ma bump this on my way to work. That's for sure. I like that. Genesis by REN. If you ain't heard that yet, you better go check it out, because you missing out on it. But yeah, I like how he was touching on spacing out, touching on mental health, which is, what majority of his songs are about, especially based off of everything you guys have been saying down in the comment section below. He talks about real stuff. He doesn't just throw out nonsense. He actually puts a lot of thought and effort into his craft, and that is why I respect REN more than most of these mainstream people who have to pay people to do 75% of the things we hear out of them when they drop like a project or something. But REN does everything. Besides I did see the last video was filmed. It said directed and filmed by REN and Samuel, so he does do it all. He does have a little bit of help. I mean, when you get to a certain point on YouTube, whether you're doing music or just making videos, you get to a certain point, you're gonna need a cameraman when you're traveling and stuff. So besides that, he does everything. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to stop rambling. Make sure y'all leave more recommendations down in the comments below. I got like 12 of them today. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. And y'all have a good day. I'll see you.